since I last streamed, and I just realized my mic wasn't on. That's always fun. Hi, I'm Snarf, and we're just gonna be hanging out on stream for a little bit. Right. So, camera's in a new position. I'm not real happy with it, but I wish I could bring it lower, but with how it has to sit, it has to be like where it is. So, unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. We're gonna go over to the primary scene where that is correct. Yeah, and we're just gonna hang out on together on the PC. We're gonna take a look at my favorite thing, Steam Q Roulette, to see how fast I get banned. Five Nights at Freddy's: Secret of the Mimic. Enter the abandoned workshop of Murray's Costume Man and unravel a mystery left behind by the reclusive inventor. In Five Nights at Freddy's: Secret of the Mimic, you'll step into a world where every dark corner holds a secret, and every flicker of the light hints at an ever-present threat. Okay. You know, I just realized how I could get... Okay. And it's staring right in front of me. God damn it. Oh, bottom of my foot is just so itchy. All right, anyway. It's secret. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not super interested in Five Nights at Freddy's. Next in queue, The Altars. Whatever. Which of the Eclipse says sexual content? So we're just gonna pull that right over here. I mean, I don't see just tits and dicks out, so that's good. Yeah, we're still not gonna show that on stream. Definitely can't show this one on stream. Loot Line. Set sail on high seas, choice driven. It's pirates fucking. Okay, whatever. Heroes of Valor. Okay, this is war. Soldier, pick a class, gear up, and hit the front lines. Whether you're storing beaches, piloting fighters, or holding the line with your squad, your orders are clear. Fight hard, fight smart, and never back down. Enlist now. Become a hero of valor today. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my, I want to itch through my fucking foot. Ill looked interesting. This is from the, what did they make? They made Atomic Heart. Right. Fish Tank, reality TV simulator. You want $25 for this? No. That is just a porn game. Yep, that's just didn't take long. That's a porn game too. That's a porn game. 3 in a row. That's a fourth one. School 666. Horror, realistic, psychological horror, and adventure. Looks dumb. Looks dumb. Anyway. Let's go ahead and open up my Discord and show this stuff. Void War. What is this? Like, that looks like Warhammer to me. That kind of looks like Warhammer to me. But it's just like an FTL kind of like. What is Void War? Oh, there's a demo. Let's try Void War. Let's go ahead and try Void. You know what? We're just going to try a bunch of the demos I have today. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So, see what I've got. Abyss Chaser. Let's try the Abyss Chaser. This needs a controller. So, Let's grab a controller. And get settled in. Have my controller online. Let's see what we get. Do we keep Abyss Chaser demo on or not? Boy, they are really... Then the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star from heaven which had fallen. All right, that's just Revelations. Okay. WASD or left stick to move. Cool. Jeez, that is loud. Jesus, that is loud as fuck. Alright, press X or left mouse button to attack with sword, hit enemies to charge your sword power. Hold X to activate sword power. This feels like shit. This entire game feels like shit. Music volume needs to go down. Holy crap. Hold B or right mouse button to shoot your gun. Hold change target lock on. Shot enemies take more sword damage. This is hi Rocker, how you doing? This is called Abyss Chaser and it is lame as shit. The demo on Steam. I did not read that tutorial at all. No, I can't say I'll be playing. You know what? I don't even want to keep playing this. This is just so... Okay, yeah, they are going hard on this aesthetic, and it is just not working for me. We are going to just delete that. That does not get to live on my fucking computer. All right, After Inc. Revival demo. What demo could I play, Rock Girl? Monster Prom, Monster Con. Maybe. Let's see what After Inc. Revival Co. It's time to find out what happens after Plague Inc. Oh, that game, right. Begin. Decades ago, the Necrovirus infected the world. Hey, I did that. The zombie plague consumed humanity. That was not me, never mind. A lucky few fled. Plague to rot away, but bunkers were failing and supplies are running out, so we now must emerge and rebuild civilization. I mean, to be fair, like, zombies, if you wait, like, honestly, if you were able to bunker down, like, let's think about this. If you were actually able to bunker down, how long would you need to wait for zombies to die out completely? 5 years? 5 years in a bunker? Like, the only way that zombies would be able to live for 5 years plus... Hell, zombies wouldn't even be able to live for like 2 or 3 years. Do zombies die though? I'm talking about flesh degradation. How long until the flesh is so degraded and just gone because they are literally rotting. Like, zombies are super, like, zombies sound super scary. Yeah, they break down over time. So, like, how long would you need for it? How long would you need people to stay in bunkers? So, like, 3 years, 5 years? It's not that long. Why do they try to eat things? To stave off degradation? I don't know. To try and spread, like, if it's a virus, it's probably trying to, like, spread, like the cordyceps thing. They're trying to, like, spread out. So, zombies, blah 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 blah. Settle. Okay, so this is like a Civ game. Stamina is. This is a Civ game. Okay. How would that stave off necrotic flesh from degrading? I don't think zombies eat to stay off necrotic flesh. I think they try and eat and consume other people that are not infected to spread the virus so the virus stays alive. It's not necessarily interested in keeping the host it's in alive. The virus is more interested in spreading to new hosts. That's how I think of zombies.
Zero Dragons!
Hi, Wang Chang. Alerts are working again. First, we need to set water production. Click on the water resource bar on the left-hand side of the screen. Okay. Small well. Build. Need stamina. How do I get stamina? Okay. Need more stamina. Small well constructed. Our well produces water over time. Once we have enough water, the resource bar will hide as it's no longer a problem for us. Find a food area. Most resources are produced in special areas. Unlike water, we must explore to find... Alright, we're gonna need... Explore. This is like a super simplified Civ game. We found a food area. Now we need to claim it so our settlement can build there. Oh, I need 2. Okay, wow. So we really just have to wait for this stuff to finish build. Stamina is a huge hindrance. Claim the food area. We can build food production buildings. Click on the food resource bar on the left-hand side of the screen. Oh, man, my feet are just so itchy. All right, well, we need stamina. We have stamina. Start. Increasing population. Building housing will grow our population over time. Larger settlements produce more stamina. Oh, hey, text-to-speech is now working. That's great. I get how you think it's Catan. I get how you think it's Catan. Not ready to explore here yet. Son of a bitch. How do I... Grassland. Yes. Explore. You didn't hear your message? I heard your message. Shit. All right, hold on. Let me figure out that. Now.
Picturesque Hate said this is a test user input.
There we go. Now text-to-speech should work. Okay, I don't get why it's not letting me. I have tent. Oh, I have to build tents. Dumb as shit. All right. Tents built.
Rockgirl 5000 said I shall not be silenced.
No, you shan't be silenced. Not ready to explore here yet. Whatever. Okay, yes. We have one population. Increasing demands. A larger settlement. For instance, our water production is no longer enough. We need wood. Build another well, but we've run out. We can scavenge resources to quickly get some. Scavenge wood. It's scavenging. This feels like Catan. This feels like... This doesn't feel like Plague Inc. Settler morale. Reducing his population. Okay. Makeshift fire pit. Woo! Build fire! That's what gets everyone going. Fire! Right? Services increase settler morale over time. Click on the morale bar at the top of the bar. Okay. Okay. Requires technology too. Shit. Services, leadership, water, small well. Build! Most resources are produced in special areas. We must explore to find a wood area. Explore. This doesn't seem like a good stream game, is what I'm coming to. Found a wood area. We need to claim it so our settlement can build here. Claim. Why do we need to claim things in a post-apocalypse? Lumberyard. Get to work, people. What is this over here? Why are there ZZZs? To win, complete all settlement goals. Keep track of them at the top of the screen or click the bar for more details. So, learn the basics, complete... How to not lose. Authority represents your control over the settlement. It falls when morale is low. Settlers leave or you take too long to achieve goals. If authority falls to 0, you lose. Okay. Our settlement is off to a great start. Now we can relax and enjoy ourselves. Maybe we didn't need to hide in the bunker after all. We haven't seen a single zombie. Okay. This doesn't seem like a really interesting game to have on stream. So we're gonna switch it up. It looks like an interesting game if you really like kind of a board gamey feel. After Ink Revival, it feels, I think Rock Girl hit the nail on the head. It feels like a board game. It feels like playing the board game version of Pandemic, but like post-pandemic. So hey, that not bad, not bad. I'm gonna uninstall it though. Biodacity the Mansion. What is this game? What is this? Oh, it's free. That's why. Survival horror first person single player FPS. Sure. Let's try. Pandemic has a video game version of the board games. Oh, that's cool. I've only played the board games, as you know. Adjust the slider until both conditions are met. Not visible and readable. Stream can't see it worth shit. I can start reading it about here. That never became visible. I feel bad for you guys. Sure you want to start a new game? Well, I've never tried it. Easy walk in the park. Enemies are slower and less aggressive, have less medium. Let's try this out. Picked up medkit. Picked up not tab to skip.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work indeed. Oh, I move so slow. Oh, I move so slow. That's my run speed? Okay. Some objects in the environment can be destroyed. Press Q to bring out your knife. Q to put it away. What? What was that music sting for? What was the music sting for? Tab to open my inventory. I got a gun. I got bullets. I can craft. I've got that much health. I got scrap and I got scrap. I have the biggest Sig Sauer gun I have ever seen in a video game. Can I change my my only options are volume? Oh wait, no, okay, here we go. Alright, it's running at 165, V-Sync's off, full screen mode, blah 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 blah. Jesus.
Dark as hell out here.
Like, this is the biggest fucking... Like, look at this gun! It is giant! Where am I even going? What was... is that supposed to be rain? Why are there just random glowing points on the world? Oh, we see... I saw something in there. Maybe I'm just especially tiny. I have small hands, okay? I'm actually only 3'11".
I'm in danger.
I am indeed in danger. Yes, I already know that some environment items can be destroyed. Can I just... Yeah, I don't have to destroy all of them. Proceed to the mansion. Thanks, game. So far, I've killed, like, 4 wooden planks. I can barely hear shit. How is it for you guys? You just took a new note. Here it is, the elusive mansion. So many secrets. What are you hiding from me? The only way I will find out is if I head inside. I need to be on my guard. There could be any number of biomutants around here. I would think they would have all left this place from a lack of prey to hunt, but somehow, I don't think I'll be so lucky. I brought all I could afford. A P320, a few bullets, and a medkit. Aw, shit, that P320 is going to go off in our holster. The joke is that 6 Hour built the P320, and it goes off by itself. God, I hope I don't regret this. I expect to find some sort of laboratory where research and experiments were performed to create these biomutants. The entire staff did not just walk out of here and lived here. How could this project have been funded? Okay. That gives me a gun for no reason. Now that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Okay, so I guess I go up here? Off-brand umbrella? Maybe. Okay, that's an invisible wall. Maybe I have to go through the tunnel. Maybe it's the tunnel. Or it's the gate that has a light literally shining on it. Damn. The door is locked tight. Oh, but we have a grate that is conveniently being displayed by a work light lamp. What? You know, I don't want to be one to judge and nitpick utility workers, but the least you could do with your fucking lamppost is sink them to the ground. It's one of those new wireless street lamps. Hold shift to run. Boy, game, I already know how to do that. You're slow as hell. No trespassing. Okay.
I'm gonna find whatever secrets you're hiding.
The game is like super quiet. Did I mess with something in the settings? Volume. Wow, the volume got shut all the way down. Why? Now I can hear stuff. Now you guys can hear stuff, I hope. Let me in. I thought that was a butt. I look over, it's like, oh shit, an ass. Find a way to turn the power on. What do I look like? A flame holds a wrath to grant the beholder power. Okay. Courtyard privilege has been revoked by the lower class due to security concerns. If you wish to talk to your coworkers, you must promise not to discuss confidential with them. Promise not to discuss confidential with them. What? Okay. Maybe in here. Door's locked. Orange key needed. All right, let's go upstairs. Try and find. All right, we probably can't cross these Venetian blinds. Nope. How dare we not knock over one of the easiest things to knock over? Select an item to use. Right.
Girl 5000 said don't discuss the confidential.
Don't discuss the it's confidential. Okay, we have a door that we can open. That looks like an arrow pointing down, so, you know, who am I to not do that? Okay. What the fuck was that? What jigsaw kind of trap am I getting myself into? Can't open that. Okay. Door? Well, I think we're going in the right direction to find the power.
Rock Girl 5000 said so confidential that we don't even know anything about the confidential.
I fucking saw it. We all saw it. It's a zombie. It's a fast zombie. I winged him. Alright. How's this work? We just pull a giant ass lever.
5000 said it's the confidential.
The zombie's the confidential. We can't discuss the confidential. Wait, did that actually turn on the power? Because this area is still dark as fuck. Oh, they have those self-opening doors. So nice. So nice that when houses have those self-opening doors.
I'm gonna have to try that again.
Really? Son of a bitch. Electrician Simulator, Creepy Mansion Edition. Look, every good electrician I know carries a gun on them. I mean, that's just a standard electrician's work toolbox item. Yes, this game has voice acting. Not great voice acting, but it's got some voice acting. Boy, that when you turn off the lights, they really just go out. All right, let's try this again.
You're going down.
What did we said you're going in the most. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a dual-headed zombie. Okay. We don't got that much ammo.
Rock Girl 5000 said you killed the confidential.
I killed the confidential, but don't worry, we didn't discuss the confidential. Scary fucking creature. I took it down easy enough. Hopefully I don't have to kill much more. Why are they still here, so far down the mansion? Unless there's someone still alive down here. But there's no way. It would be impossible. This threat won't stop me from finding out what the hell they were doing down here. Just a distraction. It was a convert, a dead human reviver being implanted with biomutant eggs. It limped and dragged toward me like a shambling alcoholic. He's recovering, asshole. He just got his 15-day coin. Asshole. Magenta key needed. Okay. What the fuck was that gummy bear ass looking? It looks like a gummy bear. This motherfucker looks like a gummy bear. Look, they got all kinds of coins, so why not a 15? Why not a 15-day coin? Ah, poor sap. He died in the, Oh, look at this. Yoink. Casings. Just random bullet casings. That's how you make bullets. Can I open this door? Door's locked tight. What is this with his YouTuber ass looking? You know what? Some of this art is not bad. I would not mind like just a random like symmetrical like that's a decent piece of art. Really classes up the space. Hey buddy. Jeez, you move fast. Definitely better than the ass. Okay, so we need 9mm. We can craft 11? I'm crafting the item. Woo, we got 11 more bullets. Let's reload. White key needed. Magenta key needed. Julius key needed. Son of a bit. Alright. Alright, they got me. They made me use 2 bullets. Lady, are you a good lady? You're not a good lady. You're not a good lady. Lady. Piss off. Piss off, lady. Piss off. Piss off. Picked up more bullets. It looks breakable. Worst ghost hunt ever. None of the locks open. all of the lockers open. What the fuck? I walk into the room and the locker's open. Oh, that light is not great. Bandages. We have a save slot. Sure. Let's save the game. Oh, we're in like a safe room. Man, they are trying their... This guy's trying his hardest to be Resident Evil. You know what? You gotta give it to him. He's doing it. This feels like the blood's pulling me down that hole. Really? Scary TV! The cable's out. God damn it, Xfinity. You know how long it is gonna take to get a tech down here to fucking fix the cable box? Wait, what's that say? Google-a-boo? Short takes? Brief encounter with contemporary non-fiction. Okay. That's a... Okay.
Oh, what is that smell?
I think we found the smell, sir. Disturbing images. Groundskeeper's last notes. What if evil there concocting it got out? I say Mary got her, get her fucking head decapitated in one swing. Jesus, I hear it now. It's coming. It's breathing so heavy. I don't want to meet this fate. Please tell my wife I love her. Okay. What? What? Oh, we're back. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Use the item. Let's keep this train rolling. All right. On to Bloodline. What is this game? Apparently I own this game too. 2D platformer. Okay, that's good enough for me to know. Let's try Bloodline. That game was interesting. It was just taking forever to get anywhere. No. This game is designed around a controller. Please connect to the controller to play the game. Okay. Start game. Here stands our legacy, shrouded in darkness and power. Under ominous chants, mist and flames rises our dark allies are called forth. God damn it. Then blinding light tears through the night. Their winged legions descend upon us. With every swing of the blade, I unleash death, yet even my power bails against their relentless purity. My last vision of her tears mingle with burning hatred. My daughter, my final hope. She vanishes into the shadows away from the burning halls while my blood soaks the ground of her legacy. But I know she will... Fucking hell, wow, how long... How fast do you think I can read? Okay. So... Okay, right bumper is that, X is, or A is jump, and B is dodge. I don't have double jump. Smack the skeleton. Okay. Give us the box. I don't think there was much in that box. A ghoul. There's like no hit stop, which bothers the fuck out of me. Ah, yes, the most dangerous direwolf upon all lands. And I killed it. Okay. What? Ah, bats! Okay, that opened for me. I now have two little jars. Turn that guy to dust. Yeah, really not feeling this game. This game is like, it doesn't feel great. It feels floaty. It feels like I'm unconnected with the character, with when I'm swinging the sword and everything. Okay, that dog's not even going to attack me. Like, I don't have... What do I do here? You know what? I don't honestly care enough. I'm uninterested. All right, that doesn't get... Bioaudacity gets to live on the computer because it is actually trying to do something. Bloodline is just... All right, let's try Blue. The Chronicles of Talpa. Let's try this game out. Oh, we cut Unity in half. It's no longer Unity. It's Binity. Binity. Skip. Play. Medium. Inspired by the Blue-Eyed Samurai? I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see. Oh, I hate the way this feels. I wait this feels. I hate. Oh. Oh. Oh God. Oh God. What am I doing? Why do I have a stink line connected to this dog? All I can do is jump. Cannot display the map here. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Main menu. We're not playing this. I can't pet the dog. No, Blue does... What is Blue even trying to do? Play as a ninja and explore a fantasy world filled with deadly creatures to save your kingdom from corrupt guardians. Play in local co-op to give your opponents no rest. Yeah, that game jumping felt terrible. Is this a game that will get me banned? Store page. Side scroller, shoot 'em up, permadeath. I mean, it's a block breaking game. Can't be that bad, right? Right? The anime girl gives me pause, though. The anime girl gives me pause. But it can't be that bad. But it is Steam. That is loud as fuck. Please stand! Okay. Start? It told me to use a controller, but the controller doesn't work. Scratch my foot. This is stupid as shit. That is stupid as shit. Car Dealer Simulator. Let's go. It's trying to launch. It is apparently launched somewhere. There it goes. Okay. Garage Monkeys. Car Dealer Simulator. We have possibly a... oh, these are the guys behind Gas Station Simulator. This is a real game. Okay, this is a real game. It's by the guys that did Gas Station Simulator. This is actually going to be a real game. Well, as real as those guys can make. All right. You're just starting your career in Winston Springs as a novice car dealer. Your boss, Little Sam, has prepared a series of challenges to help you quickly get used to the game's rules. Okay. Do you have any... Okay. Hi, kid. Little Sam here.
Hi, kid.
Oh.
Little Sam here.
Voice acting.
Are you already there? Because, you see, I'm a bit late for the company. I was stopped by some duties. But don't worry. I have a task for you to start with. And by the time you get settled, I'll be there.
Okay.
First, we have a fresh car to pick up from one of my, contractors.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about money. Everything is already settled.
Okay.
You're supposed to take the trailer and bring the car to the garage.
We got a trip. Okay. Drive.
Well, come on. There's no time to waste. Just come back carefully.
So where do I go? Press M. Quest objective. There. Okay. Think we work for a shop? What made you think of that? Just blew past that stop sign. What makes you think that we're working for a chop shop? We took a wide ass turn. It's green. We're legal still. Look both ways. Tow truck driving and usage. Press tab to enter. Park the vehicle so that the parking zone is under the front wheels of the car to be towed. Okay. Use E. Are we repossessing someone's car and then gonna sell it the same day? Oh, man. Use E to lift the hook, then attach to the vehicle. Pick up the remote by pressing E. Extend the ramps by pressing X. Winch the vehicle by pressing Z. Got it. Our shirt says A, B, C, D. Okay. I think we're good. Grab the pilot. Go around. Go. Really? You're gonna make me... There. Okay. Extend the ramp. That didn't work. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay there. I'm doing my job. Alright, grab this. Haul that. Pull it up. Put this back. Alright.
Kid, I almost forgot that I have another business for you. We have an appointment with a customer for today for one of our cars. The car is pitch perfect. In truth, everything is fine. But it has a small defect with the exhaust. Nothing big. A minor leak. But, as luck would have it, we ran out of sealing tape.
How does an exhaust
Fortunately,
leak?
You'll be passing near the store, so I figured you'd get it done. I'll send you a few pennies on your MOBA cash. Come back soon, and we'll see each other outside the company.
How do... Exhausts don't leak. I'm pretty sure they don't leak. Deliver the vehicle to the company and park at the designated location. Where's the designated location? I'm at the company. Is it here? That looks like a car wash. Yeah, that's a car wash. Alright, let's try just pulling through here and then stopping. Extend the ramp. Grab. Put back. Okay, that worked. That worked. We'll ramp up. Put that there. And let's go to the automotive store. Where's the automotive store? Fuel station. I guess it's the fuel station that we go to. Oh god, there are pedestrians. Is this refueling at the gas station? Pick up the fuel, pouring gun from the dispenser, pressing E. Fuel left. Okay. I don't think I need fuel right now. I've got $500 to go buy some sealing tape. Exhaust leak is an actually good thing. Yeah, I figured it would be. Oh, exhaust leak is an actual thing. If you smell, that can be the cause of it. Oh. Asshole. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me just, I can fix this. I can fix this. Rub some dirt in it. I didn't fully hit her. I didn't fully hit her. Hey, buddy. Give me some exhaust repair tape. Thanks.
Yeah, kid, I tell you, the life of a boss is not so easy at all. I have to get a few more things done urgently, but since you went smoothly, why don't you take care of that exhaust yourself? It's easy. Find the leaks and just seal them with the tape. Is this standard procedure? Sure it is.
I had the green light there. Those assholes. Man, no one's respecting traffic
I'll get back to you.
laws here. I don't feel so bad for driving like a maniac. Park the car in the repair zone. Interact with the hood by pressing E to open repair view. Rotate the camera. WASD to pan the camera. To find leaks, hold down the left mouse button and remove the mouse along the exhaust. Oh. Repair. Oh, maybe we're not repossessing it. Maybe instead we're it's like a, we're here to fix your car, lady. Like it's a premium feature. All right, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Maybe it's on this side. Ah, there's one. Down here. Yeah, right there. All right, that's exhaust done. We're all set, buddy. Woo!
Well, splendid. A little more, and you will earn your first day's pay.
Hell yeah.
I'm already on my way, but maybe in the meantime, you could take a couple of photos of this wagon from the trailer. It's important. Remember that on these photos will depend how quickly we will be able to find a deer for this wreck. I mean, customer for this god. And one more thing. The previous owner said that the car he is handing over is washed. I hope he kept his word. Otherwise, you have to deal with it.
Oh.
Photos of a dirty car will not be of much use.
Oh, we bought the car and we had to go pick it up. Okay. Okay. This makes so much more sense. This makes so much more sense. So we're not a chop shop. We're not a chop shop. Pick up the tool by pressing the E button. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, the music. All right. Well, what do we grab? This. Scanner. Oh, it's all dirty. How does this have a better washing game than the entire game that was designed around Car Wash Simulator? This has a better car wash game than that. Oh, yeah. Get it all nice and foamy. Nice and foamy. Water. Spray her down. Oh, yeah. That's what we like to see. Look at all that rust and patina. No, the actual game. I played it on stream. The game was like, you're gonna set up your own car wash. It was such a terrible game. And they wanted like $40 for it or something. Park the car in the parking spot. Got it. Now that is a fucking used car. Pull a tablet. Oh, we're one of those guys that is using a tablet. I guess. A good offer should include proper photos so the buyer can see the car's condition. There are 3 types of points visible in the car. Points visible in the frame, points on the other side of the car, and points that have already been captured in previous photos. The points are counted in the corner of the tablet. Capturing all points is required to list the car for the auction portal. Got it. I don't know if that is copyrighted or not. I need a picture. Capture. Capture. Would you buy this car, Rock Girl, from this angle and this angle?
Well, kid, I didn't know you were so artistic.
Usually you want like a head-on view. Oh, is that a broken? No, it's broken. It's not broken.
After all, it can't be that you're harping on your own here. I'll take care of the sale of this wagon, and you're off for today.
Woo!
Get some rest, because you have a lot of work ahead of you tomorrow.
Okay.
I won't have as much time for you as I did today.
You had no time for me, Sam. In the game, time stops at 7 p.m., which means after this time, no new clients will appear in the workshop. To move to the next day and continue playing, simply go to sleep. Transitioning to the next day will allow you... We sleep on the couch? Wait, we actually just sleep on the couch? We don't actually have an apartment of our own? We just sleep... We sleep at work? Put this shit down. This is where... Fucking just kill me now. God.
Hi, kid. My business is a bit of a slump, but I know you can handle it without me. Today, I'd like you to find a profitable sale offer on your own.
You're very trusting,
Buy a
Sam.
car,
You're very
prepare it,
trusting.
Put an ad and sell it. I'm sending you some money on Mobicash. Just don't spend it all on beers.
Whoa, we can buy
I'll get back to you
beers.
this afternoon and see how you did.
I don't care though. That's as much time as I'm going to devote to Car Dealer Simulator. Wishlist now. Car Rental Simulator. What the fuck? That was more in-depth than I thought it would be. I gotta be honest. That was more in-depth than I was gonna give it credit for. Still not keeping it on my machine. Uninstall. Craft Fantasy Merchant Simulator. Let's go. What is this that you clipped? Hold on. What is this you clipped? Is an actual thing. If smoke, that can be the cause of it. Oh. Asshole. Oh no. Okay. I'm so sorry. That's a good clip. Oh god, Max. All right, that was a good clip. Very nice clip. All right, starting demo. This is an early access demo of Craft. Gameplay assets, narrative, and other content are subject to change. So everything can change. Got it. Human, elf, cat, insectoid. It's gonna be Bob. Snarf. Skin? Face? Clothes? I don't care. Let's just go as is.
Windspell, the crafter's paradise. Town of 1,000 shops, hosting caravans, adventurers, nobles, and everything in between. From the far-flung spires of Spindlegard to the salt-brine jetties of Scuttlebutt Reef. From the oasis villages of Bronze Ridge to the mysterious depths of Nettle View.
Gotta be honest, I was not expecting full voice acting.
You still can't believe that you finally managed to open your own storefront here. It's at the back end of a laneway where the city guards forget to light the torches at least once a fortnight. And the water pumps don't always work on the first attempt, but it's yours. After years of apprenticeship and study in the Crafters Guild and cobbling together the money from small commissions, you can buy and sell as a proper crafter. You're not sure what exactly you're going to sell yet. That, you reason, depends on what the customers ask for. You're flexible. Less flexible is the feeding schedule of your pet owl cat, Meow.
Why would we have... Wait,
So
it's an
those
owl
customers
cat,
start
not an
showing
owl
up and
bear.
buying things sooner rather than later. Any day now. Any day.
Oh. Hi.
Hello?
Oh, wow. Full voice. I was not expecting this to be voice acted. Hello? I mean, hello! What can I do for you today, mister? Welcome to my shop, friend. How may I be of service? My good, Sorry, you started me. I wasn't expecting a customer so soon. How can I help you, mister?
Groundskeeper Bellin, please. Or better, just Bellin. I understand that you offer smithing services here.
I do. I mean, I do, yes. If you can describe it, I can forge it. I can offer some basic blacksmithing for you. What are you looking for? I'm still setting up my forge, but I can still make a few simple things. If you can describe it, I can forge it. We gotta sell ourselves.
Scrimping and saving for a blade for quite some time.
A blade? I can do that.
Believe
I've watched Forge of Fire.
To commission one.
I've watched a lot of Forge of Fire. I think I just about managed a sword, Balin. If you're okay with it being fairly simple.
You misunderstand. There's no way a farmer such as I could afford a proper sword with less than a year's coin.
Wait, what? Rockroll, you've never seen Forged in Fire? Have you never seen Forged in Fire? Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we are sidetracking this right now. You know what? A YouTube short's gonna get it this across the fastest. Extreme sharpness test.
Gladiators of the Forge. This is the sharpness test, the banner slice.
No, this is a full TV show where it's you have 4 bladesmiths come into a shop and they make a billet of steel, and then they form that billet of steel into a simple blade, and then one gets sent home, and then the 3 remaining bladesmiths, they sharpen it and they form it into an actual blade, and they attach handles to it. Then one person, they do the cut test like this, and then one person gets sent home. Then the 2 finalists, they get sent back to their home forges for an entire week, and then they make a blade, like a craftsmanship blade of like this that they're doing, and then they say they do all kinds of tests on it, and then at the very end, the winner gets $10,000. It is such a fun show.
Overall, sir, your Pujo daggers, you will cut.
It is so fun. Hold on. It will. All right. Hold on. There's gotta be other ones where they do. Broken Blade wins. Whenever they just fucking the blades shatter. It's the best time ever.
It's ridiculous.
The M1917 Naval Cutlass.
Welcome to the dynamic kill test. Call me up first.
Yes, it is a blade version of Project Runway. It is, except instead of taking like 12 months for them to come to a decision, it's 1 week.
No way. It's obvious we can't continue testing this blade. However, Steve, we did notice some things during the round that the judges want to take a closer look at. The judges have determined that this blade does not fit the criteria that it needs to in order to be tested.
All right. This is aggravating the fuck out of me. This is the official Forged in Fire account, by the way. They applied an AI filter to smooth the fuck out of all of these people's faces.
To say thank you for coming out and fighting so hard.
Oh my god.
Wow. And so he's gonna win.
These old men should have wrinkles. They should look like Ken dolls.
Sucks, right? Yeah. You are the champion, man. Congratulations.
What the? This is the official Forged in Fire account. All right. This is a parody of it, but this is essentially what it is.
Ellis, let's take a look at the weapon you presented today. My name's Ellis, and I've been forging for the past 45 years in my backyard with nothing but a hairdryer and a barrel. To test the sharpness of your blade, we're going to be demonstrating it on an endangered species of
They actually did have someone that his entire setup for his forging operation was a barrel in his backyard and not even a hairdryer. I forget what fan he was using. In fact, I don't even think he was... I think his forge was coal. And he was like using the exhaust from like some... It was like jank as fuck. It wasn't even covered. So if it rained, he's like, I just can't forge today if it rained. It's like hilarious.
hammerhead shark. Let's get it done.
And that guy won.
Okay, Ellis, your blade's sharp. Feels good in the hands. All in all, it will kill. Wow.
If that shark wasn't in danger before, it certainly will be once my blade's done with it.
Jason, you're up next. Are you ready?
Let's bring it.
Wow, I did not expect that. Jason, due to the catastrophic failure of your weapon, we are no longer able to continue the test. Due to this, we are going to have to ask you to leave the forge. Congratulations, Ellis. You are the Forged in Fire champion, and that is a title that comes with a check for $10,000. This is the most excited I've ever been in my whole life. Ellis, let's take a look at the weapon you...
It's such a great show. It's such a great show. Back to this. Okay. Half-length sword, but you said you wanted a blade.
Well, a simple dagger would suit me, I think. Something I could use for whittling and to cut back the overgrowth around the edges of the farmstead.
Okay. I should be able to make a dagger for you if you wait here. I'll be back with it shortly. Okay. Open and close the scroll. Okay, I'm not reading all that shit. That's for nerds. Go to the smithy and crank the lever. Oh, this. I got the ingot. Drag it. All right. Just drag it there and don't forget to warm it up with the bells. Warm it up get in the furnace. Oh, I gotta just do that. Okay. Oh, hot, hot. Hammer it. Dagger. Blade. Recurve. Okay. It's a rhythm game. And a shitty one at that. It's got a ton of frame drops. It's a rhythm game without music, exactly. Oh, I see how I do this now. Hone the tip. Just get all this scale off. This is going to be a shitty-ass blade because it's not even going to be a full tank construction. Is that what I want? Is that what I... maybe a little more over here. Wait, do I want the red or do I want the... Okay, maybe I want the red. Oh, no, I'm fucking up the blade. I'm fucking up the blade, aren't I? I need to make a hilt. Dagger. Hilt. Ribbed? Oh, the blade! Where'd the blade go? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Where'd the blade go? I fucking flung the blade! Oh, no! Crap! Where did the blade go? Did you see a blade, a kind of bad blade? Fuck. Fuck. Ah, shit, I need to build another one. Shit. He's just hearing this all in the background like, what the fuck's going on back there? Dagger. Blade. We'll do a drop point. Work the scale out. Nice and even. Hey, Manaka, how you doing? Brain dead at the moment? Yeah. Okay, is that... So... Now, if I... Okay. Shit! No! Pull this back here. Just clag and drip. Move the blade to the workshop, sell the deck. What? How the... Get on the fucking... Yes, I want to quit. That's annoying the fuck out of me. Uninstall. Dead as Disco! I have to update a demo? I can still play it, right? I still get to play the demo, right? What did you just clip? Oh, the blade! Where'd the blade go? Oh shit! Oh shit! Where'd the blade go? I fucking flung the blade! Oh no! Yeah. All right. Fair. I should have seen that coming. All right, let's try Dead as Disco. I'm going to go get a cookie for myself. I bought some cookies. I'm going to go get a cookie. Shit, you're right, Rock Girl. I'm sorry. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, hold on. All right. Monster Prom 4 demo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Monster Con demo. Okay. There's going to be so many highlights from this, I bet. Oh, before we do this, I want to show you guys what I got. Okay. All right. So, remember how I have a certain challenge that I'm have to do eventually for the channel due to me failing at doing some certainly monthly challenges? I'm finally getting around to some of them. One of them involved quite a bit of things. So, I bought myself a teapot. I bought myself some premium black tea. I also got canned sardines, natural smoked wild kippers, Riesling sardines, kipper snacks, and mackerel. So, at some point, I have crackers, and oh, wait. Forgot the best part. I have itty bitty teacups. I know they're espresso cups, but they're like the only thing that I could figure out, okay? They're one of the only things that I could figure out. So, I'm going to be pouring tea into espresso cups for the tea. So, take a shot in them? No, not tonight. Those would be big fucking shots. So, fuck. Ah, shit. These are too slippery. So you might be asking, why, Snarf, did you get 2 kinds of kippers and 2 kinds of sardines? That's because my grocery store doesn't fucking sell tinned salmon. Tea doesn't constitute a proper cuppa? I looked I looked today because the other day I got the mackerel, I got the kippers, and I got the sardines. I got all of these the other day. And that was all I could find. So I was like, okay, I have to get mackerel, I have to get kippers, and I have to get sardines. Part of that challenge I looked up today. Where is it? Let's pull up the specific wording from that challenge. The specific wording from the challenge was eat a full tin of kipper herring. I'm assuming. Yeah. Kipper snacks is lightly smoked herring. And then all right, so I bought 2 kinds of kippers because this Bar Harbor, I couldn't tell natural smoked wild kippers if this was herring or not. Oh, the ingredients say herring. Okay. The ingredients say herring. So, I have 2 kinds of herring. But I have to have herring, I have mackerel, I have sardines, I have crackers. I just could not find salmon. I could not find a tin of salmon. Which I have to ask, does everything come in a tin? The mackerel comes in a tin. It does have smoked salmon, but it's not in a tin. Okay. That is a tin-ass fucking tin for the sardines. These Breezling in extra virgin olive oil sardines are in a fucking tin. That is a tin-ass tin. Yeah. Let me see. The King Oscar Special Royal Permission comes in a tin-ass tin. And these are in extra virgin olive oil with spicy cracked pepper. That actually sounds pretty good. King Oscar is so good. Okay. These I got because they're in a fucking tin, and that was easy to tell. So we have those. And then these feel like they're in a tin. The King Oscar slightly smoked herring fillets. So, checking the phone. Okay, this brand, Rock Girl, Scout. I saw Scout. My HEB didn't have it in salmon. They had it in tuna, and that was it. I only saw Scout in tuna and sardines. I didn't see any in salmon, so maybe I just need to go check another one. But I have almost all. So if I can't find tinned salmon, I will eat 2 kinds of sardines and 2 kinds of kipper. Look, I was in that exact aisle today, Rock Girl. I am telling you, they weren't there. I work tomorrow. I'll go again and check it tomorrow, but they weren't there. That said, I'm gonna be making myself a proper cuppa. God, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be making myself a proper cuppa. How do you make a proper cuppa? I am just avoiding playing this monster prop game so much. How to make a proper cuppa. YorkshireTea.com. If these people can't tell me, then I don't know. How to make a proper brew. Everyone makes tea differently, but if you popped around to your place for a visit, this is how you'd make a brew. Choose your weapon. I have a teapot. Treat your water kindly. Run the tap a little so the water's nicely aerated. And only boil it once to keep the oxygen level up. Oxygen in water helps flavor, okay? Keep everything toasty. Tea likes hot water, but a chilly teapot cools things down. So swirl a little boiling water around the empty pot first. For bonus points, use that water to warm the cups too. Okay. So I have an electric kettle, so I just need to fill it up. Do that. Pour a little bit in, swirl it around, put that in the espresso cups. Do that as well. Okay. Add 2 tea bags to a regular teapot or 1 tea bag to a mini teapot if you're leave loose tea, okay? Pour hot water in and stir a bit. Wait patiently 4 to 5 minutes. Customize your brew. We like a splash of semi-skimmed or whole milk, but your brew is unique to you. So add milk, sugar, honey, lemon, or nothing at all. I should buy some lemon, shouldn't I? I should buy some lemon or something. Miffy or Tiffy? It's an issue that divides tea drinkers into 2 camps. Those who pour the milk into their mug first, like Miffy, and those who pour their tea in before the milk, Tiffy. Like the Montagues and the Capulets. All right. Hold on. We will have the wheel decide how I make a proper cuppa. So, the wheel is going to be proper cuppa. Straight black tea. Tea and milk. Tea and sugar. Tea with milk and sugar. Tea with honey. Tea with honey and milk. Tea with lemon. Tea with lemon and sugar. Tea with lemon and milk. Tea with hot sauce. Tea with soy sauce. Tea with whiskey. Tea with tequila. This is going off the rails so fast. It's going off the rails so fast. All right. How else would you make a cup of tea? Tequila. AKA tequila. What other cursed ways are we making tea? NyQuil. Tea with NyQuil. Or whatever the hell thing I have. Too late. Already on there. Alright, Rock Girl. Manaka. That's just a shot of tequila in one of the espresso cups. Alright. The espresso cup is bigger than a shot. That's bigger than an ounce. Like, that's like an ounce and a half. So at best, it's just going to be a slightly watered down shot of tequila. And I'm going to average it. I'm not going to do like a full shot into an espresso cup. That's just a fat shot. It's the kind of shots I was pouring in college, okay? Oh. Tea with lemon vodka. Because I have lemon vodka. Come on, what are some other good ways to make tea? What are some horrifying ways you guys think I should have some tea? While also, mind you, eating tinned fish. I have straight black tea. I have just straight up black tea. Oh, oh, oh. What kind of tea should I be using? Straight up green tea. Straight up Earl's Grey coffee. It's just ignore the tea entirely. Just have coffee. Oh, I also bought espresso. Espresso. So I can make espresso instead. Tea with marshmallows. America. Tea belongs in the harbor. Hold on. Iced tea. Sweet tea. Hold on. All right, hold on. There needs to be like two wheels. There needs to be the beverage and then the add-ins. So, what we're gonna do? Hold on. Let me pull up this stuff. Don't save. Okay, here we go. Okay. Beverages, and then we'll do and then the additions. Okay, so we have for the beverages, we have black tea, green tea, Earl Grey, coffee, chalky milk, unsweet iced tea, sweet. I think if I could just say unsweet tea, we know it's iced. Iced sweet tea, because I'm in the South. What else do we have? Strawberry milk. Peppermint tea. Random tea that Rock Girl provides. You have so much tea. Oh, do a beverages, then roll a die for how many additions, then spit on those. All right, right now, that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tea. 10 beverages. 10 beverages. Oh, wait, hold on. I need espresso on there. How about just water? Baja Blast. Wait, hold on. I can't do it justice. Come on, where is it? King of the Hill Baja Blast. Oh, right. I have music going on in this scene.
Hail, you giblet head. We live in Texas. It's already 110 in the summer, and if it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and get me a Baja Blast.
Perfect. Oh, that's from the Monster Prime. I didn't even have the headphones on, so I had no idea you were listening to this. What other beverages, or is that enough beverages? Hot cocoa. Tonic water. Granted, remember, All of this has to be put into this first and then poured into this. All right, the additions. What were the additions that we had so far? The additions on this cursed list are going to be milk, sugar, milk and sugar, honey, honey and milk, lemon, lemon and sugar, lemon and... Wait, hold on. If we're just doing this, then I just need milk, sugar, honey, lemon, hot sauce, soy sauce, whiskey, tequila, tequila, NyQuil, lemon vodka, marshmallows, salt. Yeah, we're doing single ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, nothing. Tahine. Sprinkles. I'm gonna need to find little dainty teaspoons. Chamoy. Tequila, salt, and lemon. Tequila, salt, and lemon, and then just tonic water. I make my... That would be hilarious. That would legit be hilarious. Chocolate syrup. Pickle juice. Look, it can still be a proper cuppa. It's becoming less and less likely it's going to be a proper cuppa. Is hopes and prayers as proper cuppa. Oh. Fish tin juices. Because we'll have plenty of fish tin juices. Not a suggestion, thank God. All right, I think that's enough. That's enough. So, what have we got? We have 16 different varieties. And then the additions, we have 22. Oh boy. I'm going to say 2 editions max. I'm going to say 2 editions max. I can roll either 0 or 2. Because like when you think of when you think of a proper cuppa, the only thing I can think of is people say, "Oh, milk and sugar in mine." They don't say milk, sugar, lemon this, milk, sugar, lemon that. They don't list 3 things. They list either 1 thing or 2 things or nothing. So 2 editions max. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's play Monster Prom demo. Hey, it's you. What? Well, he is ripped. Welcome to the demo of Monster Prom for Monster Con. Monster Con goes back to our original formula, a multiplayer dating sim where you can date monsters. All right. Primary scene. But it spices up the recipe with a bunch of new exciting mechanics, such as creating your own comic. Keep in mind that this demo is like a small but delicious slice of a much bigger cake. It's missing some exciting stuff that'll be in the final game. New and upcoming mechanics such as the comic conversations, sound effects, most music, wonderful secret endings, etc. This demo showcases one main turn to give you a taste of the narrative and the main characters. Who are these main characters, you may ask? Let's take a quick look at them. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. Liam de Liancourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime and an avid collector of fandom merch no matter the state of his bank account. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't always the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who's contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. Did any of them catch your attention? We hope this slice of cake we've prepared for you proves to be so appetizing you'll consider buying or wishlisting the full game. In any case, thanks for spending some time to check out our weird little game. Now go enjoy the con. Blue.
Wait a second, champ.
Yeah, no need to rush into this. We're here to give you some tips on how to do the cons right away.
Think of it like some sort of tutorial.
God knows you could use one of those.
And everyone knows the main activity of a con is finding love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it isn't really, but this is Blue you're talking about. Look at her. She's probably aiming to get a date at the big end of con party.
Yes, the silence speaks volumes.
Well, if you want to get a date, you better get to know the other person, what they look for in a potential partner.
Exactly. Do they share your dreams and fears? Or are the visions of the world in sync? Are your souls truly compatible?
Too complicated. Let's try. Say someone's personality can be defined through 5 traits: smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, and fun. Let's call them stats. Sounds killer, way more video gamey.
Tad reductive, but let's work with that.
Then you have to ask yourself, is your fun high enough for someone who loves to party? Is your boldness low enough for someone who likes peace and quiet? Everyone has their standards. That's stat standards.
All this is super useful, and you have to understand the main goal of this game. But keep in mind, you won't get to that point of the game in this demo. By the way, since I'm here, press tab, you can access useful info, and by pressing H or mouse wheel up, you can now consult your dialogue history. You're welcome. More stuff to keep. I'm not gonna keep the voices up. That's panel I wanted to check out. Sounds good. I have to rehearse the next tutorial. Have fun, Blue. Okay. So let's go to the expo. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. Let's just go. As you sit down and ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had +2 fun sitting. Lately, Omen has been intrigued by VTubers, but they have had a hard time understanding what they are exactly. Trying to explain them has proven fruitless, which makes sense considering it took Omen her half an hour to grasp the concept of a revolving door. So as they say, show don't tell. You, April, and Zoe decide to take Omen to a VTuber modeling workshop. That's a laptop. What the fuck? You were telling me these virtual avatars command legions of Twatch subscribers? The secret to securing a fan base is to know your niche and give people what they want. You can also make your avatar like very hot, which is what a lot of people often want anyway. So lewdness is the secret ingredient. And then are your avatars clothed? Twatch will wipe your account if you show pornographic content. It's a mistake you only make once. What if I made mine fully clothed by putting a big handsome cock on their face? Does that count as too lewd? Probably. This is impossible. I give up on trying to understand this virtual nonsense. This is revolving doors all over again. I still want to exert control over strangers. Blue, design an avatar for me. You often seek to impress us. I promise I will be impressed if you succeed at this. Don't exploit Blue's obvious weakness. It's not nice. It's not exploiting her obvious weaknesses. It's encouraging her potential skills. Come on, I want to see a cool VTuber avatar. Who are you trying to fool? Let's see some cool avatars. Big bird with barred baseball bat. Omen will surely appreciate a fucked up ostrich that instills fear into any potential hater. Iron Mama, an adorable take on Omen's themes, but through a much more approachable QC surface. I mean, it sure is cute, but are we sure Omen will want an avatar that kawaiifies her century of pain and imprisonment? Let me see that, you three. What is this thing? It is amazing! Like, good amazing? Are you kidding? It's silly and adorable. You'd hug it if it wasn't covered in spikes. How enlightening it is to know that these Iron Maidens can look so silly from the outside. Because believe me, they do not feel silly inside. It feels almost therapeutic to laugh at the device that brought me pain for so long. Say that the Iron Maiden is now filled with silliness instead of a bleeding Omen. April, don't make jokes about that. Sorry. I got you. Honk. You three hug Omen, even if they are covered in spikes. You lose 2 boldness, but gain 2 charm from choosing the silly and adorable avatar. Time for a new episode of Tutorials with Liam and Zoe. Yes, we realize we have explained the importance of managing stats, but we didn't cover how to manage them properly. Stats can be managed in a number of ways, but let's cover the most important one. That you experience the sort of absurd and exciting adventures that usually take place once you visit a location. Let's call these experience events for short. Normally during an event, you face a conflict you must solve by choosing between potential solutions, options if you will. What you choose will define you as a person. If you choose a smart option, you'll gain smarts. And if you choose a punch to bear, you'd be quite bold of you. But stats are a loss when choosing an option. Every path not taken is a stat loss. Which is to say, if you choose the smart option instead of punching a bear, then you gain smarts but lose boldness. Just try not to punch a bear, okay? Liam, let Blue punch a bear if that's what she is who she is as a person. True, we can keep giving you tips later, yes? In the meantime, don't get yourself killed. Alright, let's go to the show. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler or are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize that you are the very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense, you are a better fit for a dating sim. You can gain 2 smarts from achieving such self-awareness. Later, Liam and Zoe are scheduled to give an interview about Zoe's massively viral fanfic, Liam Prom. Greetings, you puny worms. I am your favorite interviewer ever, the undefeatable Omen. Welcome to my show. Are you going to introduce us? All right, this is Zoe and Liam. You may applaud for them. Okay, that's enough. So, Zoe, this thing you're writing, what is this again? Some kind of anatomy textbook? Well, Liam's anatomy is prominently featured in my work, if you know what I mean. It's a fanfic, not a slash fic. But no, Liam Prom is a story about Liam Academy, a school where everyone is Liam. The Liams only have 3 weeks to find the perfect Liam to take to prom. Hijinks ensue. And this is... What the fuck are you guys saying? Okay. Okay. Yes, thank fucking God. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry. I'm not phrased it that way if I knew you were here. You forgot I was at my own fucking interview? What do you mean, your interview? It was I who beat up the original interviewer and therefore earned the right to use this panel as long as I saw fit. Wait, this interview wasn't scheduled by the con? Are you going to ask us a question or not? If I must, how many gallons of heavy cream can you consume in one sitting? Question about the fan fiction, Omen. The rest of Omen's questions aren't much better, so when the audience Q&A starts, you know it's up to you to save this. Liam, do you think agreeing to let Zoe write a fan fiction where all the characters are you was an act of intense egotism or a total deconstruction of your ego? Liam, if you of all the Liams represent different aspects of yourself, which Liam represents your butt? Let's go deep. Great question. You see, Liam Prom offers the only death I can experience, the ego death. Allow me to explain that as briefly as I can. 20 straight minutes of later we all know as Liam noises later. I gotta stop you there. You see, I tend to tune out the moment you start with the Liam noises. Zoe, could you share your own thoughts on that matter, but please try to make them interesting. Of course, I'd say the whole concept of Liam Prom is the ultimate Liam ego trip. Even gives them a platform to make Liam noises in public for 20 minutes. Loud, upset Liam noises. Buddy, it's okay. Who cares anyway? You deserve the Liam Prom ego boost. I mean, you get overshadowed by your more charismatic friends in real life enough as it is. Wait, what? But not anymore. I say this is the year of Liam. Liam here, Liam there, Liam everywhere. Everyone will love Liam even if he was... No, even if he is a worm. Yeah, worm Liam. I just whipped that character up last night. What you say, audience? Do you want to meet worm Liam? Okay, I admit, he's got a certain charm. Fuck, now every time I see real Liam, I'm just going to be disappointed that he isn't a worm. Everyone gives Worm Liam the standing ovation he deserves. You gain +2 smarts and lose 2 fun for asking such a deep question. Let's go buy some merch. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Here are some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon 2 charm from the memories. Okay. You, Liam, Ohm, and Doug are wandering the merch hall looking for the stupidest t-shirts to gift to your friends back home. When? Hello, do you want to buy my zine? It's riveting. You don't buy zines. Riveting chronicle about the adventures of Super Vacuum Cleaner. I would sooner spend my money on leisurely root canal. Be gone from me. The Omen's money and her leisurely root canal are put at risk when a mugger jumps out and holds you all at gunpoint. Give me all your valuables or get ready to die. No, thank you. Can I stab this man, Liam? No, that will corrupt your redemption arc. Just give them your valuables. They're not worth risking your lives. But I just bought this limited edition Goku Tamagotchi. I'll be willing to take 1 or 2 bullet wounds for it. Fuck that. I don't want your wallets. I want or your jewelry or even your Tamagotchis. Thank goodness. I'll kill you if you can't offer me something truly valuable, like a fanzine about the vacuum cleaners with superpowers. God. Wow, good thing I've been selling exactly that sort of zine just 2 feet away from you. What a relief. Let's buy a copy for the mugger. Actually, I'll only accept 1 copy from each person here who doesn't want to die. Yeah. Guys, this is a scam. The robber and the zine seller are obviously in on this together. Liam, you idiot. Don't you see? The criminals are demanding a very rare and specific valuable that only that we happen to have available in our vicinity. You are lucky I have to... I was here to notice your golden opportunity. Now let us seize it. You better think of a way to avoid being mugged that doesn't involve buying a shitty fanzine about vacuum cleaners. Ah, the mugger gave a solution away. Get hyped because it's time to call Super Vacuum. All right, come to think of it, you're not in the middle of your own redemption arc, which means you're good to stab the mugger yourself. Sure. How come you didn't think of that before? You proceed to stab the robber. Hey, you can't stab my mugger. Do you know how hard it is to hire a fake mugger on Greg's list? So it's okay for Blue to stab people because she isn't going through redemption? I think I get it. Ullman, do you understand that this still does not make it okay to stab people? No, I don't. Well, it's not. For starters, stabbing people is against the law. Oh no, is Blue gonna go to jail? Considering how many crimes I've seen Blue get away with, I doubt it. Con-goers walk around the unconscious bleeding mugger, some stopping to take pictures. They probably think it's some sort of cosplay performance. I mean, when I stab someone, I get in prison in Iron Maiden for more than a century, but when Blue does it, it's just a quirky little thing. Well, you gotta admit that when she stabs people, she just seems so silly and cute. Ullman stares at you. You give your best, oopsie, I just stabbed someone face. The same one that's gotten you out of countless murder charges. I guess it is what one might call silly and cute. You'll have to teach me that face. Please don't. You gain 2 boldness for being a fun little psychopath, but lose 2 fun. Let's go to the hotel. Pulling outdoors. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order made-up cocktails like a twisted torso or a hog on the hill and a vacuum cleaner. What do you mean they do not have those cocktails? You prove your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names. Afterward, you, Nico, Liam, and Zoe are sitting by the food trucks eating corn dogs. What? Darn it, I got a hot dog again. What do you mean? Well, you know how every corn dog has a 50-50 chance of either having a hot dog or a corn cob inside? For some reason, I always get a hot dog. What? That's not how corn dogs work at all. True, it's not exactly a 50-50 chance, because there's also a super slight chance, like 1 in a million, that you get a corn dog genie. But you know what I mean. I don't think I do. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It is called a corn dog. It's called that because it's covered in cornbread. No, I'm telling you, it's a 50-50 thing, except it's an unfair 50-50 because I never get a corn cob. Which some might say is evidence that there's no such thing as a corn cob corn dog. Or that Nico's just very unlucky. Am I the only reasonable person here? I don't need someone reasonable, I just need someone comforting. Thanks, Zoe. This conversation is interrupted by you taking a bite of your corn dog and getting a mouthful of magic smoke instead. Corn dog genie appears. What the fuck? It's the corn dog genie, silly, the one I was just telling you about. Congratulations, Blue. You get 1 wish before I return to my cozy breaded home. What will it be? A beach episode. We've got a con to attend. Why would we waste time with a... Shut up and this is happening. Faster than you can say, can I finish my corn dog first? The genie teleports you all to a beach. Oh, this is nice. We could spend the next 3 days just doing this. Swimming, making sandcastles, smashing watermelons, blindfolded. We could do this forever. I can see it now. Monster Prom 5, Monster Beach. Tempting, but we shouldn't. The beauty of the beach episode is its rarity. Otherwise, they lose their appeal. Like finding a corn dog genie. Sure. But hey, that just means we have to make the most of this opportunity. Liam takes a watermelon and blindfold out of his bag. You didn't. I knew you'd appreciate it. Like, look, it's April. Get over here, girl. We're getting started. Just a bit shy in this bikini. Do you think it's too revealing? It's exactly a right amount of too revealing. The sea won't be the only thing making everyone wet today. I hate this. Join us. This melon won't smash itself. Honk coming. Sadly, we have to cut this outcome short for time, but feel free to imagine all the hilarious antics you all get up to in your beach episode. Seriously, draw a fan art or something and make it hornier than we ever could. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts. I'm gonna go over here. No. I'm here. Hold it right there, champ. Unfortunately, this demo has nothing programmed for this map. We included to show you some of the stuff that you'll find in the full game. Here in the food court, you'll be able to go on a cute chibi dates, have intimate conversations, meet lots of other characters you can befriend or even date, and even spend some time by yourself and reflect on stuff. All the while, you'll be pursuing a date for the big con after party. Will you find love, or will you face ruthless rejection? But that's not all. The game has hundreds of narrative events and lots of secret endings for you to find. Why is it all Garfield? A charming cast of NPCs. A shop full of mystery boxes, which adds some twist to your adventure if you dare. And let's not forget the comic mechanic, where the options you choose have an impact on the end results. And all that, and so much more. You get the idea. The game is packed with stuff, wonderful stuff. Hope this gets you excited for the full game, but let's go back to the second half of this demo. Stop right there, criminal scum. This is the stat police. We're here to test you on your stat knowledge. Just kidding. Zoe and Liam, renowned creators, verified hot people, knowledgeable tutorial dispensers. We've been giving Blue all these exquisite tips on how to manage stats, but how easy to know the option to which stat? Easy to interpret, very bold thing. So it'll be quite more nuanced, and it might be harder to tie them to a stat, which is why we ran all the specific stat in a manual for you to check, which is not available in the demo. So even if an option might not feel tied to a specific stat, or even more than one, you just gotta take your time. Try to analyze what's the biggest clue within the option, and which stat relates to that specific clue. Or you know what? Just ignore stats and choose whichever option feels more interesting to you. Live, fail, and have fun. I must agree with Zoe here. Just trying to not fail too much. Let's go play some DDR so I can see you fail too much. Let's go. But don't get surprised if you're disappointed. See you around, Blue. Probably never went to the hotel before. You're in your hotel room, unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot to your cosplay underwear. You wanted your cosplay to be 100% faithful, but now you're forced to use your regular underwear. This is technically imperceptive cosplay tragedy. Fear for you. 2, creativity. Then you, Nico, and April head back to the hotel room and freshen up inside. You find Doug cuddling with 4 creatures. Hey, y'all, check out my new pets. Aren't they cutie patoots? Yes, sir. They remind me of Tribbles. If Tribbles had no fur and were giant, scary void larvae. I guess cuteness really is subjective. Where do you get these things anyway? Strange old man was giving them away outside the convention center. How nice of him. Yeah, he said that they were great pets as long as you follow the rules to take care of them properly. Or the rules. Should have written them down. I know he said that you must give them ice cream before midnight. Or maybe it was that you must not give them ice cream before midnight. Did you give them ice cream already? Yeah, I shared my ice cream with them while we watched the movie. I just couldn't say no to their cutie patootie faces. Well, the options were feed them ice cream or don't. There's 50-50 chance. You got it right. That's basically a C+. Just then, the critters begin glowing and spinning cocoons around themselves. The old man said they were entering their cocoon phase. We only have about 4 minutes to live. What? Ah, rats. Guess it's been nice knowing you all. Live long and prosper. More like live for 4 minutes and prosper, unless you can think of a way to stop these things from killing you all. Logic dictates that if ice cream turns them, you need to feed them hot soup to unturn them. Throw them a surprise party. Nobody gets angry at their own surprise party. Oh yes, I love surprise parties. Bring on the balloons and cake. You decide to give the creatures ice cream cake since you've already fucked up the no ice cream rule and you're craving some rocky road anyway. 4.5 minutes later, the creatures burst from their cocoons and horrible nightmare bugs. Surprise! The bugs are screeching and zooming all over the room. They must have been really surprised. Get hyped, little dudes. This is your big day. We even hired you a clown. The grind is real. April jumps on her unicycle and starts juggling. The bugs ignore her in favor of wiggling under the door and into the hallway. Tough crowd. You peek outside to see the void bugs terrorizing the other guests. One of them tears a man's face off and gnaws straight into his skull. Ah, dang, they never got their ice cream cake. They sure get hungry when they wake up, don't they? Well, they might be murdering innocent people, but at least there's more ice cream cake for us. You all have a nice time eating ice cream cake behind your barricaded hotel door. You gain 2 fun for throwing a party, but lose 2 smarts. I guess we'll go back to the expo. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on in the community zone. Sign up because you love violence. Match involves 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's fun. We're playing a board game with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're silently cornered by 2 sharp-dressed women with clipboards. Hello, ladies and lady adjacents. Would you mind participating in a quick focus group? We'll give you free chips. Oh, we're kind of in the middle of something. Wait, Zoe, I'm a lady adjacent who likes free chips. I would like to proceed. Great, so it's gamer girls. Oh, God. Oh, something kawaii and pink for sure. I like things that remind me of myself. I like you, April, but respectfully, your aesthetic can go suck eggs. I think the ideal chair would be smelted from the bloodied armor of fallen warriors. And also good back support. I'd want a chair that's practical above all. Or what about a Garfield-themed chair? Can I change my answer to Garfield? Those are all completely different chair designs. Our company is trying to design a gaming chair that appeals to women. Can't you 3 agree on what women like? Here's a thought. Maybe your gaming chair preferences are informed by our gender. Gaming chair is not being defined by gender? That's intriguing. But we still need to arbitrarily divide our consumers to widen our offer. You have any ideas? Come on, you gotta earn those chips. You're not enthused about helping a big corporation, but there's free chips on the line, so invent a binary. People who think how you sit in a chair says a lot about your personality and normal people. People who trust chairs and people who fear that any chair is secretly a wizard in disguise who wants to touch their butts. Good point. Wizards often shapeshift into chairs to catch you by surprise and murder you, or touch your bottom. Depends if it's a murdery wizard or a pervy wizard. That's why I always sit perched like an owl on a branch so that my butt never touches the chair directly. What are you talking about? Chairs are just chairs. This is just Baloo's typical nonsense. Oh, April, you sweet summer child. I've been alive for eons. I've seen it all, and trust me, wizards shapeshift into chairs a lot. It's like the 3rd best hiding spot to murder you. 1st best if they want to touch your butt. I feel like you're all trolling me. We are not, in fact. I've been double checking my last 5 minutes. And Omen stabs Zoe's chair and it shapeshifts into a wizard who screams curse you and runs off. See? Because I was perching like an owl, he never got to touch my butt. I win. I can never trust chairs again. Well, at least April is now wiser and more paranoid, all thanks to you. Also, you gave these corpo shills some good insight. They decided to sell gaming chairs with a not a wizard seal of quality. 2 smarts, lose 2 charm. Let's go to the lobby. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede. Try not to panic. You remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Later, you're walking through the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam, but it's quite busy at this time. You're fighting to just stay together. Come on, gang, we can't get separated by the crowd. Let's hold hands for safety. Is that really necessary? If we get separated, we can just text each other and meet back up somewhere. Oh, Liam, you little naive newbie. Just trust me. You don't want to get separated at a con. You all hold hands, which is great, because that's second base for you. Yes, touching hands is second base. It's been a rough year, so you've adjusted your bases to reflect more realistic goals. Unfortunately, your hands are sweaty before you realize that April slipped from your grasp. I thought I told everyone to stick together. April's too petite to fight the crowd current. It's fine, Zoe. Look, she's just a few feet ahead. We join her at the end of the room. This is bad. Our current's going to take her straight into a con chasm. Straight into the what? The con chasm. You know, the bottomless chasm cutting through the middle of the lobby. You really are a con newbie, huh? Why is there a bottomless chasm in the middle of the lobby? Who knows? Maybe someone just thought it'd be funny to have a bottomless chasm at the con, and now everybody does it on principle. You'd better save April if you ever want one of your friends to take you to third base. Prolonged eye contact. Do something. Too late for her. Just befriend a random con goer and make them the new April. It's what old April would have wanted, probably. Crowd surf. Hate to be a buzzkill here. Since when do you hate being a buzzkill? I thought that was like a core part of your identity. But that plan requires a guitar, which you don't have right now. That's true, but then a mysterious stranger appears in your hand and hands you an electric guitar. You can do it, Blue, they say with a wink. I believe in you. What the fuck? No time to be confused. You shred that guitar to fucking pieces with the most epic solo ever. People turn to look at you, realizing how cool you are. You have earned the right to crowd surf. The crowd lifts you up by tactically clenching your butt. You give them signals on where to lead you. You reach April and take her in your arms. Don't ever lose your grip on me again. I'm too pretty to die in a place like this. I mean, Blue, my hero. You two crowd surf back to your other friends. Okay, I admit I was pretty cool, but you should give the guitar back, Blue. You turn back to the stranger, but no one is there. Whoa, maybe it was a ghost. This is the monster realm, Zoe. There are dozens of ghosts here, and I'm pretty sure the guitar owner was a harpy. We are in a super crowded place. It's only normal they disappear into the crowd. True, true. Maybe we should leave the guitar at the lost and found? You decided to do the sensible thing. Pawn the guitar for money and buy the churros for everyone. Yum. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm. Stage. Panel on how to have a successful comic. Step 1. Good artist copy. Great artist steal. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future comic looks bright. Add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit. You don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a spider shark comic by Blue in the future. 2 smarts. Now prepare to completely forget whatever you just watched because it's time for one of the biggest events at the con. A Q&A with world-class game dev Hayato Kamada. Hey, you two, Kamada's panel starts in 15 minutes. Tell him to get ready. You got a boss, still be there. Everything's under control. No disasters in sight. Crap, shoot, gosh, fucking darn it. We're still fudged. We're fudged right to heck. Your commitment to family friendliness is admirable, Doug, but can someone tell me what the fuck is going on? Well, Owen and I were here to hang out with Hayato Kamada and make sure he came to the panel on time. And we did an excellent job. Con volunteering is just too easy. We were superior at hanging out with Hayato Kamada. Until we lost him, that is. You lost him? How? Let's see. First, we took him to the corn dog stand to get lunch. Then one thing led to another, and we bet him $20 he couldn't do a backflip. Best $20 I ever spent. Then we had a spirited debate on whether or not the color red actually enrages bulls. We could not agree, so we went to find a bull to see if it was true. But apparently, the only place you can find bulls in this city are zoos. Such is the absurdity of this modern era. It was fun. We got to look at lizards with the creative Solid Lizard himself. I've never felt so alive. But somewhere in between the reptile exhibit and the face painting booth, we lost him. How does that even happen? It's not our fault. Celebrities are slippery and we are very excited about face painting. You only had to keep track of one fucking guy. Liam, you don't get it. They painted my face like a tiger. Like a tiger. Can you imagine that? You better help them find Hayato Kamada before the panel starts. He's probably going back to his game roots, going full stealth mode. Look for boxes moving conspicuously. Compare most with Kamada's stalker. Every celebrity's got a stalker that knows their every move. Great idea. You all start looking for boxes. You'll lose precious minutes and find no Kamada. This is not working. Of course it isn't. It's an absurd idea. That never stopped us before. None of you notice Hayato Kamada emerged from a nearby box until he shoots Liam in the leg. Ah, my leg. I win. You win what? The most famous asshole to ever shoot me award? No, I went at hide and seek. I was playing with Doug and Omen. Ah, yes, I suggest we raise the stakes by betting that he could not shoot Liam in the leg before we found him. This is the best $40 I've ever spent. Right. Gosh, how did I forget about that? Not berate yourself, Doug. Today was an eventful day, and being a volunteer is stressful. True. Stress is the real stealthy killer, isn't it? No, it isn't. Maniacs hiding in boxes and shooting people in the leg is. This was awesome. Thanks for doing this with me. Lately, all my games are about carrying boxes. Forgot how fun it is to hide inside a box and to shoot people. I'm so glad you had fun, Mr. Kamada. How can we play? We can play again anytime you want. What? No! Come on, Liam. Be a good sport. The panel is saved, and later you play more hide and seek without shooting Liam. So even he has fun. Get 2 fun, lose 2 smarts. You've reached the end of the demo. Do you like it? You can tell us all about it in our official Discord server or on social media. We're BTF Glitch on EG and TikTok, and both on Twitter. Once again, if you want more of those sexy monsters, consider buying or wishlisting the full game. You can be sure it's brimming with our signature weirdness. Again, thank you for your support, and thanks for playing. See you at the con. Cool. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was fun. That was actually a good stream. Good stream, y'all. I meant to stream for only about 2 hours. It's now about 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, and because I got work in the morning, and tomorrow, I should be live sometime in the afternoon. I believe Xmas 912 is coming over, and we're going to be continuing a game or two that we were doing. We might be starting. Actually, I doubt he's gonna watch this, so I'll just tell you guys what I'm thinking. He and I have been playing Metroid AM2R. Great game. It's really fun. I'm making some episodes of it right now, and that should be hitting the live channel, or that should be hitting the YouTube channel very, very soon. But there is a game that I haven't played, and he is a really big fan of, that I think we could get through in one sitting. Let me see if I can. No. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can get through Undertale in one sitting. What about the Delta? 16 hours. All right, chapter 1 is 3 hours. Chapter 2 is 4.5. All right, maybe my idea isn't going to work. All right, my other idea was just trap him into playing Metal Gear Solid. Deltarune does not relate to Undertale at all. So yeah, you can play Deltarune without Undertale. There are some things that you can play that you'll get like jokes of or references from Deltarune if you've played Undertale, but it's not required. It's not like they're separate games. Anyway. This is 11.5 hours. Gee, how long is the original Metal Gear? The original Metal Gear is 4 hours. What about Metal Gear 2? Like the old game, Metal Gear 2, 6.5 hours. Because I just got something. Let me show you. I just got something. Guilty Gear? I do have Guilty Gear. How long is Guilty Gear Zerd? I did just buy, because it was on a really good sale, the Metal Gear Solid 1 Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, which has Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3, plus like Metal Gear 2 on other systems. So we might be doing that stuff. I don't have All right, going back to the PC. Metal Gear Solid Snake. Yes. How long are Atelier games? Oh, wait a minute. If we go here, how long is an Atelier game? Because I think I have access to a couple of them through PlayStation Plus. That's 15. Oh, right. They have a huge sale on a ton of them. I have Atelier Shyla, Atelier Ayesha, Atelier Rorona, and Atelier Esha and Logi, all through PlayStation Plus. Or we could buy. I'm not paying $52 for Yumiya. Ryza 1 is $15. Ryza 2 is $20 and Ryza 3 is $30. Atelier Mari, Atelier Rorona is $16. I was honestly hoping that I would be able to find one that gave me like a game trial, and then I'd play it for 2 hours, and then we'd see through that. There was also, I'm wondering if you guys would like a playthrough of a Persona game. Because Persona 4 Golden is $10. And they just announced a remake coming, Persona 4 Revival coming out. But that's probably going to take a couple years. Should Rock Girl and I drop our Tales of series and just dive straight into Persona 4? Or should I just play Persona 4 on stream? I mean, I own Persona 5. I think I own 5 Royal. I have Strikers. I apparently do not... Do I own Persona 5? There are a lot of reading. I do not... I own Persona 5 Base. I do not own Royale. Probably want someone to play with you. Yeah. Anyway, lots of games I've got to think about. But I was planning on instead of continuing things, because I've got a decent backlog of games with Xmas, with what he and I have been playing through on the channel. I've been thinking about, because instead of me playing one, I was just going to give the controller over to him and be like, okay, we're now playing this. Now, granted, the next No More Hero game that we were going to play is multiplayer, is co-op. But, yeah. Let me see. What's new in the premium offer? How long would Myst take? They are saying Myst is a 5.5-hour game. Or 6 to 7 hours. How long is Sandland? $20 hours. Probably not going to do Sandland. Oh, they gave us Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Anyway, these are things that I need to figure out myself and come up with a solution tomorrow. But yeah, I should be back live tomorrow. I'm off on Monday and Tuesday, so I will probably be streaming some point on Monday. Not sure about Tuesday, because after Tuesday, I work 7 days straight. My next schedule came out, and it's butting right up against the next one. and it's 7 days. It's 5 days plus 2. Fuck me. Yeah. Anyway, I'm now gonna go get some food in my belly and go to bed and then go to work in the morning. So, have a great one, y'all. See you later.